It's day 2, and it's just breaking day, and I'm sitting atop of a point looking back toward a saddle that actually I'm camped in. The wind is pretty strong, definitely busting about constant 20, 30, 35 mile an hour gusts. I wanted to get up here before daylight so I could see the side hill where there were some feeding activity yesterday, hoping that I'd catch them still out on that side hill, which I can see out to 600 yards. But this wind has got them all beat down into the brush for sure, so we're getting stuff dried out. The wind has just been howling. We'll see what happens this afternoon, if it's gonna clear up. Or there's a lot of elk around me, a lot of elk. We just the hunting conditions are such that nothing is happening. And if I walk around, all I'm going to do is spook them. If this wind lays down for this evening, it should be, the elk should be on their feet and feeding, because now they've had kind of 48 hours of some pretty severe weather. We're hoping for a little break in the wind more than anything. We're going to be patient. We got another 2.5 days, so we'll see what happens. I probably could have shot one of the cows last night, but I really want to hold out for a bull. This is a good area. Well, I just spotted my first bull. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to him. He's probably 800-900 yards away in a burn, and he's just working his way going to the south. Hustle. I might be able to get ahead of him and see what happens, but he's a big mature bull. Bull is bedded right at 500 yards, and I was going to make a stalk down to the bottom of the creek and then up, but I see at least 2 cows that are bedded 150 yards below him. Literally is going to make it all but impossible to make that stalk. I'm going to sit here, kind of set up a shooting position. Got to brace my back elbow. I'm on a tree here, and my prayer is that the wind dies down. He may lay there for another couple hours before he gets up. He can't, I can't see his vitals. I can see his head behind a couple trees, but he's 30, 40 yards inside a burn, so when he gets up and starts walking, if he walks down toward the cows, that'd be awesome, because the cows are about 400 yards and he's at 5. So we're still waiting. Up there sleeping, and he hasn't moved a wiggle in the last 2 hours. So we're just gonna patiently wait him out, try to stay warm. I will tell you this, I'm wearing the Numa base layer and Numa outer shell, and it is cutting the wind. It's getting the job done, and I've got 600 gram Irish setter Elks trackers, and those boots are solid. But he's just laying there taking his time, so we're just gonna be patient. One of the cows got up and it fed out into the burn. Now she's sitting at about probably 440 yards. And the bull is probably 175, 200 yards from that cow. It'd be awesome if he stood up and just walked directly down to where the cows are. That would offer way better shot opportunity. Anyway, he might get hungry and decide it's time to punch a little bit. Let's hope so. It's game on. He just stood up. I don't know what happened. It was so windy. I didn't hear the bullet smack, but I couldn't hear because of the wind. He immediately turned and went up into the timber. So there's not much I'm going to be able to do but to go up there in check to see if there's any blood. I got a track coming in from where you see the burnt timber right there. And I've got a track with blood. And it's going the direction into the timber. I'm going to track it for 50, 60 yards, see what happened. And I may just hold up for a little while. We'll see. Because I want him to bed up. And I got a lot of time before dark, so it pretty much quit snowing. So now I'm going to just kind of chill. Take my time. The wind's right to track in this direction. So we'll see. Oh boy, I'm bummed. This is where he bedded up. He got up. And he headed that way. Last 20 yards, his steps were more staggering than the clean steps he was taking. So I'm going to chill for the next half hour. Because he was going side hilling. He wasn't losing elevation. Now he's bedded up, staggered, losing elevation, and now he's going like literally straight down. I didn't jump him. He got up on his own and staggered down. It looks to be he's staggering. So we'll see. I'm gonna just chill here for a little bit.